Hi guys, this is Ryan here from the Private Banking Forum. Just going to show you what I was looking at this morning on crude oil and what I'm looking at the moment regards this market. I mean, what I did is we see this market almost open, it pretty much opened gap down, and we came down and tested a support level, and there's a couple sort of pictures I've posted this morning on the forum. I mean, we had the daily 200 EMA below us, as well as this sort of support and this potential sort of bear channel that's developing here. I mean, we did have this bullish channel here, but you can see we've clearly sort of broken out of this channel now, and we'll see what happens here regards to this channel. I mean, I'm not going to delete it just of yet. I'm just going to see what happens here if we continue to break down to the downside, but we could see this market buy back up and come into this channel, and these levels can continue to come into play here. So I mean, it's just one view I was looking at this morning regards support and resistance on this market on the higher time frames. I mean, if we look at an RTH chart, you can see these clear two defined trading ranges, and we've actually got an excess gap here on the RTH session. So I mean, this is a great reference point. I mean, regards support below us, and we've broken out of this sideways range at the minute. I mean, we're not obviously clearly broken out of it. We're just testing below it. And obviously, we're going to try to find buyers here, or if we don't find buyers, we're going to come down, close this gap out. We could potentially come back in down to this original trading range below the sort of $99 a barrel area. So just something to keep an eye on at the moment. And so we have a look at the Midas Vwaps and the composite. We can clearly see we are at extremes of this distribution, and we've got very low volume here through the 100 down to the $99 a barrel area. So this is a distribution extreme, and I have a Midas Vwap anchored from this low, and as you can see, we're clearly testing this support level right now, and trying to find buyers from this area. But what obviously we have in play as well was this Midas Vwap from the high, and we've been continuously rejecting and developing value. I mean, we've sort of had three sort of attempts to come back into this now, and each time we've rejected it and find sellers. So at the minute we've just got two-way trade at the bottom of this distribution, and we find the buyers and sellers here with no real sort of overall direction for the best part at the moment. So, but I mean, until we sort of clear this level, then I mean, this is still support that we have to respect, and we are at the edge of this distribution extreme. So from my eyes, we do want to be a buyer here until we violate these levels and continue to break down further. So what I did this morning was this market opened outside of yesterday's range, and we see a sell off down, a spike sort of down into a support level. I mean, at the minute I've got a support level here and right at the low of this gap, and as you can see, we came down and into my support level area, and we found buyers. We found some buyers here. I mean, there wasn't a great deal of absorption down here, but you can see that we just sort of rotated down. I mean, it just market, as soon as we came down to this sort of 160 level, the market the sellers just dried up, and we just went bid up. So and they were just basically continuously buying this market on rotations. So, and there's some absorption here as we come below this developing RTH VWAP, and they continue to hit the bid up. I mean, at the minute we sort of came into yesterday's range and above the initial balance from this morning, and I mean, again, there was no real sort of key absorption up here. I mean, there was some sort of big prints in this area, but I mean, there was not. This hasn't formed a secure high. I mean, volume did dry up here, and we did sort of come back down into this developing value, but I mean, I wouldn't say that this is a secure high or a secure low at the minute. So I mean, this market probably could go both ways at this point in time, but. So what I did is I waited for this market to come back into value. So we've seen this market come up, we tested yesterday's highs, and we've seen a rotation back down into the developing value, and I've also anchored a Midas VWAP from these lows, and I basically tried to get long in this area. So I mean, I got long at let's have a look. I got long at 103.08. So and I've got my first target off, and I'm looking to get my second target off into RTH developing into the ETH developing VWAP here, and my stop at the minute is just below these value areas. So I mean, if we come down and trade below this sort of 190 area, then I'm gonna gonna look to get out of this trade. I mean, I was hoping that we would find some buyers here below yesterday's range. I mean, I can see some absorption coming in at the minute. If you give me 2 seconds. So there are some buying absorption here, but just we just have to see how this plays out in a minute. I mean, it's we have got some pretty major support below us, but who knows what's going to happen here. I mean, one other view that I was looking at is these developing sort of composites, and I mean, you can clearly sort of see that this area here is a support area, and until we've violated it, then I did want to be a buyer. So I mean, this is our support level at the minute of this composite before from the gap up. So this is just what I'm looking at the minute. So I mean, what I said this morning was as well, this would be as a potential idea, is I mean, we had no sort of excess at the lows of this distribution. I mean, we were building sort of higher value and volume up here, and then before we had 2 clear distribution areas, and we came in and filled some volume here, but we had no real excess down here. I mean, now we've got some clear excess. So if we can continue to find buyers here, and hold this this composite, then we could easily see a test of this sort of 103.55 area, and also this would leave excess at the lows, which would sort of which would prove an end of this sort of bull auction off of the highs, and the start of a new it would show the end of this bear auction off of the highs and a potential start of a new bull auction back into this bracket. So I mean, this is just what I'm looking at here. I mean, we could easily see sellers pile on here and see this market continue to break down, but like I said, this would be a great idea if this would hold as excess, and we continue to find buyers here back into yesterday's range, and we see a failure of this potential outside day on crude oil. So I mean, this is just like I said, what I'm looking at the minute as a potential developing situation here. I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Just playing things out the best I can. I mean, we do seem to be holding this Midas Vwap, so it'd be great to see this continue rotations to the upside, and we are back in value on the Globex session now. So, but I mean, we are out of value on the weekly and the monthly developing values, and so just what I'm looking at the moment here. Anyway, I'll keep you posted, and I'll let you know how I manage the rest of today. Okay, just a quick update here on my crude trade. I mean, buyers have clearly responded here, and we've ripped up through Vwap, and we're back into this week's developing value now, and we're back into yesterday's value area on the ETH Vwap. So I mean, at the minute my target is about 103.20, which is yesterday's sort of point of control and balance area. I mean, this could even come higher today. I mean, this is a sort of real extreme, so I mean, we could get a huge response from this area, especially what's been sort of going on. Just have to see what happens here. But yeah, I mean, huge response. I mean, if we look at the footprint chart, we can see that we just came up above the initial balance here, and we just let rip. They just came in and just bid this market up pretty quick. So I mean, not a lot of volume been traded here now, so I'm expecting a double distribution sort of trend day to form now. I mean, you can see you can clearly see this sort of lower distribution forming, and we can start sort of one time frame up now. So see what happens here, and we're at the ETH developing value area high now. I mean, even still, who knows, we could reject this area and we could see sellers respond here, but I mean, it's pretty clear to me at the minute what the market's been trying to do this morning. And so anyway, I'll continue to narrate what I see for the day here, and how I continue to run my position from now. Anyway, keep you posted. Okay, just a quick update here on crude. I kind of just wish I just took profit on the other side of value here. I think I just got a bit excited about this this move back up into the weekly value area, and we've seen a rejection now. I mean, it's a tough call. I mean, we're rejecting the weekly and the monthly developing value here, so just keeping an eye on things. But we have seen a rotation down to this this Midas Vwap off the low, and it's also lined up with the initial balance high and RTH Vwap, and what I've done is I've added to my position here. I've currently sort of got one scale out, and I'm looking for my next scale out about 75. I mean, I'm going to try to scale this out quickly, so I might get scaled out at 63s. See what sort of reaction we get here. I mean, we did see this this market sort of change. I did sort of saw some absorption up here. I mean, you can see some big sort of volume accumulating up here, and we just sort of blasted through it back into value, and you can see the sort of tones change now. I mean, we blasted back down into value, into VWAP, and cumulative delta went real negative, and we started to see offer come back in now. I mean, they're starting to bid the market back up here, so it's a tough call what will happen here. I mean, at the minute my stop on my ad is below the initial balance, and my core position stop is below the sort of about 112. So it's, yeah, both of them are pretty much below the initial balance at the minute. So we'll see what happens here with this market here. But as I said, I do really wish that I just targeted this developing value area higher, just for a basically just a mean reversion, sort of test the other side of value. I mean, we can see here that this K period that we see this seller come in before the open, we've pretty much just come up and revisited this area, and we found the seller again from here. So I mean, like I said, we could see this continue to break down further here. Just hard to say. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on what I continue to do here throughout the rest of the day. Okay, just another quick update. Just initiated a trade on the euro. We can see this market sort of came up and we came back into balance, and we came down to VWAP, and we've seen a rotation back up to this week's developing value area higher and today's value area higher, and at the edge of an extreme. I mean, this is currently today's distribution that I've been looking at, and you can see we're just drying out of volume as we come higher here. And so what I've done is I initiated a trade position. I mean, there's loads of other factors that I'm looking at on this market with regards to what we're trying to do at the moment. I'm not going to explain this. I mean, I've posted some stuff on the forum, and I'll do some more analysis later. So I mean, at the minute I'm just looking to get my first target filled at VWAP. Just looking for 62s on this trade. My stop is above the overnight high at the minute, so I mean my stop is above 85, so there's my first target filled on this trade. If we can come through VWAP here, my second target is going to be at the edge of this current distribution in this RT8 session. So 54s looks like a good area to get out of this on my second scale, and we will see what happens for the rest of the day here regards to this market. So just what I'm looking at for the minute, and etc. I mean, for my crude trade, we're still holding this meters VWAP, and like I said, my stops just about 12, which is pretty much break even on my core position for the minute. Obviously I've banked some risk on this trade already, so I've already banked some profits on this, but just looking for this area to hold and continue to find buyers here and see if we can continue up. Like I said, if we come back into initial balance, then I'll be done on this trade. So anyway, keep you posted. Okay, just a quick update on my crude trade. I'm just scaled out the last ad here on my trade from this last ad from this meters VWAP area. Also just scaled out basically at the high of this developing value on this meters VWAP, and the low of this week's developing value here. So again, I mean, my core position has obviously changed now because I'm fully scaled out, so I'm still long from where I got in previously. So at the moment my stop is now going to be below yesterday's low of day. Target area still seems the same, so I'll keep you posted on this. Okay, it's another quick update. We're back off to the races on crude now, so we've seen buyers respond back into this month's developing value and this week's developing value here. So I mean, one thing we're probably back with at the minute is this week's initial balance, which you can clearly see is being respected at the minute at the 101.85. So and what I'm going to do here now is if we don't see a push higher above this edge of this distribution here, you can see this very low volume above us. So if we can't see a push above this sort of $102 a barrel area, and I'll probably just target this area and flat my trade out. See what happens here. Still sitting in my euro trade, looking for this I'm looking for the 1.3555 at the minute. Just at this like higher volume sort of area here, or this little dimple you can see on the volume profile. We are battling with it looks ETH Vwap at the minute, but I mean this is still selling at the minute. You can just see that the delta is just selling. Also on the cumulative delta as well, you can just see that it's just since pretty much the previous Vwap got tested, we've just seen this market just bid down. So anyway, I'm still expecting this market to come lower. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on how I manage my Crude trade here, and what happens with the euro. Okay, just a quick update here. I'm just trying to be really patient with this crude oil trade. I mean, I just wanted to take profit on my core position at the highs again, but I mean everything just seems to line up perfectly at the minute. I mean, if we can hold these this weekly developing value area low, I mean we could just literally see the other side of value get tested. I mean, so the other side of value is at 103.20 or 103.30. So I mean this just lines up too well with everything at the minute. I mean, if we can hold this, if we can come back in and hold yesterday's value, VWAP value, I mean the high of the value area is at 103.20, and like I said, the high of the week's value area is at 103.20. And our next sort of major support level is up here at the 103 sort of 30 area, and it just all lines up too perfectly for the minute. So I mean, I'm just going to see what happens here with the weekly developing value area low. I mean, if we can't see this, if we can't find buyers into this weekly developing value area low again, then I'll just flatten my trade out here for whatever I can get. So like I said, I'm just trying to be patient here, but we've just seen every time we come up here we found sellers, and the volume dries up. So we'll just see what happens here. I mean, regards to my euro trade, I'm literally just getting my target filled now. I mean, I've got my target at 1.3555, so just looking for just trying to get my second scale out now. I mean, we're just literally sitting on the offer now, so I'm just needing someone to bid through 55s to get my target filled. There we go, it's filled now. So I'm fully scaled out on my euro trade, I'm fully scaled out on my Crude trade, and I'm just managing both my positions here. So I mean, the destination on this euro trade, it just depends where we're going to go here. I mean, this is the current distribution I'm seeing, and we also have an excess here. So I mean, this market could just balance here. I mean, one option is just to target the other side of value here, and it lines up with this month's developing VWAP. But I mean, if we do come through this level, then we're going to come into yesterday's high. So I mean, perhaps the other side of the week value. We'll just see what happens here. I'm just going to speculate everything here and try and manage my trade accordingly. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on how this all continues to develop. Okay, just a quick update on this current position on the euro. I've got a target here at about 1.3530. I mean, looking for sort of the point of control of this current distribution, and the developing value area from this meters VWAP high. So I mean, the 1.3530 is my destination on this this euro position at the minute. Regards to my Crude position, just still holding to see if we can find some buyers at this weekly developing value area low. I mean, we are seeing a sort of a balancing point in this market, this area. So hopefully this will draw in new buyers, and we'll continue to see rotations to the upside. See what happens here. So like I said, keep you posted. Okay, we've just approached my my potential target here on the euro, and I'm just going to get out of this position now. It's been a great trade. I'm just going to get filled here at 36s, so just get out of this trade and call it a day on this market. Nice sort of move down. I mean, we could continue to see this move down, but I mean, we've come to a support area of mine, and this sort of the lows of this sort of profile here, and the volume point of control from yesterday. So I'm just gonna, like I said, call it a day here on this market. I mean, it's a great trade, and just focus on my Crude trade, and see what happens here. I mean, we're still just it's just floating around this area at the weekly developing value area low. So see what happens here. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Okay, just a quick update on this Crude now. I've got I put my trailing stop below ETH Vwap, and this market's we've seen another sort of push down to this meters Vwap, and I got stopped out about 47-48s now. So I'm pretty much done for the day now, I think. I mean, it's 12:30 on a Friday. I mean, there are going to probably be some more opportunities here, but I'm just going to call it a day. I had a great trade on this Crude and a great Euro trade, so I'm just going to call it a day and finish this video off, and we'll see what happens next week. I mean, I can't really see much now happening. I mean, we're probably just going to just balance in this area. So I mean, obviously the target now, we're through ETH Vwaps, and it's pretty flat, just becomes the other side of value, which is the next extreme. So see what happens here with this Midas Vwap, and who knows. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to finish this video, and hope you all had a great day, and I'll catch you next week. Cheers, bye.